in case you didn't see it on the screen. And Alexander there with a 93.3. Group 4. Relax. No, keep it going as we have Victor Alves doing his run now. Great initiation, really pouring on the angle and the throttle. Lots of smoke as he goes through this Smanji section, makes the transition stick, gets onto the wall ride at clip 5. Looking good so far. Victor Alves throwing it into that transition. Beautiful around that inside clip and making it work all the way to the finish. And a 94.7 for Victor Alves. Ends up with an 86.7 on his final run. That's okay. Good tiebreaker scores. Sitting on a 94.7, Victor Alves. Victor Alves was on fire the last round. Let's see what he can do now. Sends it in. Looking good so far. Does take out that inside clip with his front bumper as he transitions down the hill. Getting through that outer zone. A little puff of dirt there as he came through that first outer zone in the Monji section, but settling well onto clip 5. Pushing it nice and keeping the momentum going. Makes the transition and beautiful around that final inside clip and pushes all the way out. Victor Alves.
Coming close, 91.7 for his second run.
He's in the Hankook S15. That's going to be a restart there. That was an early jump. Victor Alves too eager. They want to get drifting. We want to go. But you got to wait for the light to go solid, Victor. Let's try this again. The light goes solid, and off they go. Victor Alves getting a good jump here. Abdulaziz right there, though, as they initiate in. Ooh, a big bobble from the chase position. The lead driver of Victor Alves doing a good job here so far. Maybe a little bit of contact there as they came into that third clip as they transition into clip 5. A little bit of a gap now, not as close in proximity as we've seen some other drivers, but keeping it together as they come through that inside clip. Now Abdulaziz getting on that door as they finish out the run. Getting chased down by Victor Alves. The light goes solid and off they go for the second half of this top 32 battle. Initiating in is Abdulaziz, but right with him is Victor as Abdul takes out that inside clip as they come and transition down to clip 3. Now into the Monji section. Looking good so far. Clip 5, this wall ride. There is Victor Alves putting on that pressure. A lot closer than Abdul was on his chase run as they transition to the final inside clip. Getting up onto the door and going even a little deeper into the outer zone was the chase
Outside,
driver.
just a little bit early before crossing that finish line while Victor filled it. And we'll go to the judges. Victor Alves on the left, Al Harvey on the right. And here we go. We have a split decision. Victor Alves is going to get the win with Chris and Matt. More time.
All right, here we go. Victor Alves at the line up against Jordan El Nasser in the chase position as they get underway and initiate in. Victor Alves off to a really good start here. Jordan trying to keep up with them as they transition down to this next outer zone. Victor Alves just flying through the course and Jordan's trying to keep up. Keeping that proximity. There's the proximity now from Jordan in that chase position as they transition. But a big mistake from Jordan in that chase position. Maybe trying to be too aggressive and having to straighten out into that transition point. Victor Alves chasing him down. The lights go solid and off they go. El Nasser lighting up the tires in that Viper as he initiates in, carrying way too much speed though and missing out on that inside clip. As they transition down now, Victor Alves got to get that proximity as they come and go onto the wall ride of clip 5. Not as close to Jordan as he slowly makes his way out there by the end of it. Victor Alves is just kind of keeping the car where it needs to be at this point, now getting that proximity as they finish out the run.
top 16 battle, and we go to the judges. Victor on the left, Jordan on the right. Again, winner moves on into the top 8, and there it is. Victor Alves gets the win. We'll see him later on in the top 8.
Now to decide the bottom half of the bracket, Victor Alves in the lead position, Zach O'Sullivan chasing him down. Victor Alves initiating in, Zach right there with him as they go. Oh, Alves goes wide for that inside clip as they transition down to the Manji section. Zach not leaving enough room for the transition, and that would have been a straighten from Victor Alves. Well, I believe this run is effectively over. They're still going to battle it out here, but that almost looked like Zach did not leave enough room for that transition.
Yeah, we'll certainly take another look at it here on the replay. Again, Victor Alves out front. And we know Victor Alves is having a bit of latency issues here, so we'll take a really close look. Very smooth transition. And then, yeah, you could almost see a gap in between the cars there, and Victor Alves' car still getting upset anyway, and then going into the wall. And they continue on anyway, and there they go across that finish line. So very interesting, and it might come down to the latency issues that Victor Alves is unfortunately having out front.
Yeah, as our rule book does state, you know, it is on the person who is lagging. So we'll start the second half of this battle, though. Zach O'Sullivan out front, Victor Alves giving chase. Good line there from Zach O'Sullivan, taking out that inside clip just a little bit as they transition to the Manji section. And no contact here this time around, but Victor Alves getting nice and up and close and personal to Zach O'Sullivan through clip 5 as they transition into that final out inside clip. Zach goes wide for it, and they cross the finish line.
Yeah, Victor really going after it in that chase position with Zach out front. And here's that replay. Entering in almost side by side is Victor and jumps right onto the door of Zach O'Sullivan's Supra. They continue on right along that bumper as well, fill in the next outside zone. They continue on, and here's that big dive from Victor Alves in that chase position and staying with him through this big outside zone along the wall. Last and final transition. And Zach going really wide for the inside clip. They continue on across that finish line, and we'll wait on the judges. But again, it's going to come down to the really weird contact. And there they go, quickly to the right for Zach O'Sullivan, as I did hear them.